Greetings and welcome. Magebit here. It has been a long time since the last time I've streamed. A very long time. So the last show that I was actually on and created was about a year ago. There was a little, things here and there, in between. Just gonna bring that music down for a minute there, so we can enjoy both worlds. Now, the live stream is currently broadcasting in 720p. That's a temporary measure just to get online. XSplit requires a monthly payment in order to use anything above 720p, and my skills at using broadcast software they're not great per se. They're mediocre at best. So I've used XSplit in the past for everything, and I've tried my hardest to use OBS and Streamlabs OBS to no avail. I'm just kind of an idiot when it comes to those things. So it is what it is. I'm here, and I'm gonna just deal with 720p for now. But if these videos begin to pick up some momentum, then I will happily grab the XSplit license and bring the quality of the stream back up. But for now, I figured, what's going on, Faye? Thank you very much for the music. I appreciate that a lot. Just kind of going over where I've been. It's been about a year since I've been live. But I want to get back into it, and I was trying to think to myself, what can I do to get myself back into RuneScape? Because every time I try, I get overwhelmed with the grind. All I care about is if I'm making money. And that gets old. Let's see if we can get live chat to cooperate with us. We'll find out. There we go. So, every time I play my main character, which is, 20 years old at this point, all I want to do is make money. For what? To buy rare items that are discontinued so I can just appreciate the value of my account over time? Okay, fine. But when you really think about it, is that even playing RuneScape? Like, I'm not engaging in 90% of the content. Most of the content I'm just ignoring. I'm just wondering, how can I make my cash stack as large as possible so I can chase these items that are gonna, increase in value. So the game became just kind of a roller coaster. Not a roller coaster. Quite the opposite. It became a merry-go-round, just going around in circles, collecting divine energy, doing rune crafting, all that stuff. And it got a little boring. And obviously, RuneScape's not supposed to be boring. You don't come to play an MMO. Well, maybe you do. Maybe some people treat them like jobs. I used to treat RuneScape like a job, playing 12 hours a day, 15 hours a day, and expecting a return on that input. Like that, I think that was one of the biggest fallacies of MMO gaming is you put so much work into it that you almost expect something out of it, but you're just playing a game. And it took me many years of self-searching to kind of maintain or develop a healthy balance between RuneScape is a part of my life and RuneScape is my life. Finding that divide took a couple of serious years of self-analyzation of my past behavior. And I mean, this account, well, not this account, but my main account has over, I think it's like over 17,000 hours logged in it, which isn't even like top 1% of players. Like top 1% of players have like 20, 30,000 hours logged into their account. So I would use that as an excuse to keep doing what I was doing. Saying, I'm not that bad. At least I'm not the kind of person playing, you know, from literal sunup past sundown to the creek of sunup again. You know, at least I get my 8 hours of sleep. You know, come on, I'll be reasonable now. So, yeah, that attitude, I think, is what eventually will always lead to burnout. And there are so many more interesting things that you can do with RuneScape beyond simply burning yourself into the ground. That high value item chasing is precisely what intimidates me about getting into most MMOs, so I'm excited to see what playing RuneScape looks like without such emphasis on that. Yeah, like that's exactly what I'm trying to do here, is recreate an experience as close as possible to being a new character and experiencing the game for the first time. So I haven't played the early game of RuneScape since 2001. So all of these methods are all theoretical to me, or were theoretical to me, up until about 3 or 4 months ago. I've been playing this character for about 4 months or so. Now it's got a veteran cape because I created it back 8 years ago or so when they made hardcore mode. So the cape is kind of just irrelevant. It's just a pretty cape that I have for literally sitting on this account for years. Means nothing, but we'll pretend I've been hardcore grinding for 5 years on this account and only gotten skill total of 1564. So anyway, that's precisely what I want to recreate with this series, is the early game. The only big early game achievement I have accomplished so far off camera is the Dragon Slayer achievement. Dragon Slayer is and was my very first major accomplishment in RuneScape. It's what allowed you to wear the most prestigious plate body at the time, back in, I think it was either late 01 or early 02 at that point. I think it was late 01. So it gave you access to best in slot armor at the time. Now it's just a rite of passage for noobs moving on their questing journey, because this game, boy, does this game have quests. As you can see here, there's 421 quest points. Each quest gives anywhere between 1 and 4 quest points. Most quests give 1. Some of the older quests give up to 4, back before they knew what they were kind of doing as far as balancing the quest point system. But overall, there are 290 quests and mini-quests to be done in RuneScape, and literally none of them are go kill 5 chickens. Every single one of them in some way has a story attached to it, has some bit of lore that interacts with the world. And if you're willing to subject yourself to that, I think it can be a fun experience. There are 2 main ways to quest in RuneScape. You can either mash the spacebar, which is next, or you can actually read the dialogue and get into it. I'm going to try to get into it, because I have certainly... What's going on, Charis? How you doing? I am back. It's been literally a year. The last video I uploaded is marked as 1 year old. Not counting the ones that I uploaded that I'm not in, obviously, because that's not my content. But yeah, and I decided to go back with YouTube this time around, just because I think that keeping everything in one place might be a bit easier. Since I'm not trying to make money off of this, like Twitch is like an empire. The goal is sub goals and donations and tips, and I'll smoke a bong if you donate 500 bits or whatever. I don't want to do that. I just want to play the game. I want to interact with the audience. If you want to chat, cool. If you want to tip, cool. That crap's enabled, but I'm not going to be pushing it or anything. And I think YouTube is a more laid back platform. If you think I'm wrong, let me know. There's a poll going on Twitter right now for which platform you'd prefer. I'll smoke a bong even if no one donates. Same. I got my pipe loaded up right here. Here's the thing. This is how much of an edgelord I was over on Twitch. There's a button you can donate channel points on my channel, and I will vape DMT live on the air. Not like a breakthrough dose or anything, but you know, I'll sprinkle a little bit on top of some cannabis and roll with the stream. It'll be hilarious, I guarantee you. We had a couple of streams back in the day where I was quite messed up from bit tips and whatnot. I streamed on YouTube for only a month. I'm gonna try Twitch now, see how it goes. Good luck. Twitch is great. The community is here or there, but then again, so is YouTube. I think YouTube's actually maybe known for a more toxic audience than Twitch. I don't know. Gamers in general can be a rough crowd to entertain. I know I certainly can be moody. You know, it's like my favorite streamer's like, it's 100 degrees. I can't stream, and I'm like, I want all my money back. It's like, geez, chill out. You haven't streamed in a year, you fucking idiot. You know, people are human beings, and I think when we're on the internet, it's like we start treating people like machines or something. At least it's the chat messages that I read definitely. So not in my chat because my chat's too small, but like I go into larger chats and the things people say, they're probably joking. They're probably doing a little bit themselves, but you're not really part of it. Like there's like this parasocial relationship where you think you're part of it and you're not. My audience on YouTube is very chill. That's good. That's good. I've been very lucky. I've never streamed to more than like 300 people at a time, so I've never really gotten that huge toxic wave, if you will. Like sometimes if you're a variety streamer or whatnot, you'll stream something, you know, that's new, and you'll get a bunch of that popular wave, and you'll get a bunch of people you've never seen before. That happened to me back in, I think it was maybe 2018 or something. I was living here. I remember that. I remember vividly because one of our longtime listeners of the show actually took his life that year. That was very depressing for me. But I remember, because RuneScape decided to stream in the live events category, I went ahead and named my stream RuneFest Live and streamed in the RuneScape category, and everyone was like, I guess this is the main RuneFest stream, and I'm like, yes, I am Mod Magebit. Yeah, I'll get banned for that shit. No, but I was taking full advantage of that. And then the other time when I hit my peak popularity, in quotations there, was the Invention launch, where people were legitimately trying to figure out how to use Invention, and for whatever reason, YouTube was recommending my video for if you were searching for live Invention streams on YouTube. I just got so much referral bullcrap that day. It was great. But anyway, ADHD. Someday I'm going to get medicated for ADHD and I'll be able to stay on topic. But until that day, I'm all over the place. So right now you may see I'm just chilling, making some gold bars here. I need these gold bars. So you're coming back to hardcore. Yes, that's what you're seeing. This is Magebit. Magebit is a hardcore Iron Man. And my main goal is all achievements. But we're starting off obviously smaller than that. But along the path to all achievements, we'll be going for things like Quest Cape. We'll be going for things like fully unlocking War's Retreat. I'm going to go PVM heavy on this category, and it's only gimmick, if you will. I don't like to use the word gimmick, but let's be honest, everyone needs a gimmick. What, couldn't make it 69 HD? My only real gimmick is only one life. Like, I know you can buy more lives. We're not going to do that. If I die, even if it's to lag, it's over. So I think that adds a little bit of spice. It doesn't add a lot of spice. And I'm not going to lie, I just watched Swampletics in like 4 days. I know that took like years to make, and I crushed that series in like 3 days, and I was very impressed with the amount of grind that man is willing to put in to a single item, a rune crossbow. That man spent like 100 hours getting a rune crossbow and then losing it. And I was like, this is true dedication to the grind. Did I hear you correctly? So this is a hardcore Iron Man, all achievements and Questscape. Correct. This is going to be a more complete character than my main. And the reason why I think, granted I don't die, that is a possible thing for me, despite my glaring issue with ADHD, is take care, Cheers. Have a good day at work. Am I planning on bringing back the podcast? Yes, I am. I have 2 co-hosts that have been not begging me, but offering me their talents, and I've just been dragging it out way too long because I'm in the middle of moving as well. I just got a house, and I'm trying to move all my crap 400 miles north via a car. So I've got some equipment up there, some equipment here. I got internet up there now, but no computer. So my computer's still here. So while I'm down here, still in Massachusetts, thank you. I'm so excited to finally like have home, like for the first time in my life since I was like 12. I think my generation, there's just a massive issue with housing security, and like if it wasn't for the way the housing market was right before it took a turn for the worst, I would not be about to transition into the life that I'm transitioning into. But it's going to make for a great streaming environment. It's very quiet out there. It's got fiber internet. I got fiber internet in the middle of the woods. So it should be a good time. But once everything's set up there, should be by the end of August, things are going to resume on a regular schedule. Right now, it's kind of when I'm here, I get kind of locked. Yeah, it's so beautiful. I got like 4 acres of land that's mostly wooded. If Pern wants to come back, he's more than welcome back. He blocked me, just to be fully transparent. I unblocked him. I was going to try to make good with him, but he has me blocked. So if anyone wants to, I don't want to bother him in any way. Like I don't want him to see me as harassing him. So if he hates me, then that's cool. I'm sorry that he feels that way. I do not hate him. Definitely RR man, we're still cool with. But I want to make amends to a lot of the people that I got into fights with in the past few years, because life has been really bad. I don't like to complain, but when your mental health is at rock bottom for like 3 years straight, you will fight anyone over anything. And that dude had some wild ideas that I wasn't a fan of. Not an excuse for me to completely put him in the dumpster, though. So I feel bad about that, for sure, because I wasn't able to handle that like an adult. So anyway, maybe in time, once I've gotten myself reestablished and there's regular content again, and we're like, hey, look, Magebit's back and he's not crazy. Maybe there's an opportunity for that, because I know his chemistry and I were really good, but we definitely have the RR man. We've got Waffle, who wants to come back on the show. The Crasp, who's really good. So there are definitely people who are willing to do the show with me, and hopefully we can get some of the heavy hitters back in due time. Speaking of housing, it's insane everywhere. I bought a house 2 years ago, and I'm going to sell it for like 60 to 80k more than I bought it for. Yeah, like literally, it's wild. I was gonna just move to Western Massachusetts. No, it's okay. It's okay. It was over a year ago at this point, Alex. I'm not like heated about it at all. I'm not upset about it at all. I miss, I miss shooting the shit with him. As far as like, he had good chemistry with me. I'll be honest, it is the major reason why I ended the podcast for the time being. Not ended it, but put it on hiatus, was because trying to fill his shoes was just not something I could do easily, and I didn't have the mental health to do the show, solo. Like right now, I'm fine. I can talk for a good hour with no one to bounce off of but my audience, because I'm in a good headspace. But I had been in such a bad headspace for years that if you left me with my own thoughts, within like 10 minutes, I'm going to be talking about like conspiracy theories and the world ending and like all that crazy shit. And nobody wants that. Literally nobody wants that from a RuneScape channel. So now that I'm in a much better place, I can do kind of solo stuff at the very least and work my way up from there. That's how RuneScape Weekly started. Back in 2009, I was literally just sitting on an air mattress in a white room on a tiled floor with nothing but a laptop and an internet connection and a broken old gray mic. You know those old stick microphones you'd put on desktops back in the 90s and 2000s, early 2000s? Just sitting there with the stem broken, holding it up to my mouth. This is Magebit. Welcome to the pilot of Runescape Weekly. Like, that's where we came from. Thank you, Chris. I appreciate that. It's been a road, but hey, everyone goes through their shit. And I'm a better person for it now. I'm a more accepting person now, I think. It took me a while to grapple with my own identity and like where I fit in the world and how the world views me as a content creator and artist, aka not very productive in general society. You know, it's taken me a while to kind of accept the fact that it doesn't matter what other people think. By the way, ShamWow. Okay, I know that name. Cool. Yeah, that's been one of my favorite challenges with Twitch and YouTube is remembering people's names interplatform. It's fun. But I remember both names, frankly. As far as I can see, there's people coming back that I haven't talked to in over a year, which is nice. So unless anyone has any other questions, feel free to throw them out there. I will continue rambling about this series. Right now, we're a low mid-level account. I started this about 4 months ago. My goal was to merely get Dragon Slayer, and if that didn't kill me, it almost killed me. Then I would think about doing a series because I wasn't really sure if I was capable of maintaining my composure. But I think I'm okay. I know RuneScape 3 really well, so this is giving me an opportunity to try things out. Hey, thank you very much, Added Darkmoor. I appreciate the welcome back. It's good to be back. It's actually really is good to be back. It feels good to talk about RuneScape again, especially to other people who love RuneScape, which is very limited in I have one friend I can call and talk about RuneScape who is a real life friend. We both use it as a crutch. But this account's main goal right now is Quest Cape. That's like the overall arcing goal, but along that road is going to be many other studded goals. For instance, in order to get Quest Cape, we're going to need certain levels. Composure? I hardly knew it. We're going to need certain goals in order to do certain quests. But one of the things I wanted to do was, and I took care of it for this episode by asking my clan chat, but each episode I want to ask the audience, whoever might be around, what quest do you want to see this episode? And we'll do a random quest. My clan chat picked What Lies Below, so very shortly we'll be starting What Lies Below. But other little goals, as you can see, is I unlocked Invention. That was another big goal. Getting 80 smithing, crafting, and divination. That took probably about 100 hours right there that no one had to look at. Want to tell us about your move? Sure. I bought a farmhouse up in northern Maine. It's about a 4.5-hour drive from Boston north. It is on 4 acres of wooded land with its own artesian well and private well water. It's got its own spring, so it's spring-fed well as our aquifer. So the water is amazing. I went up there a couple weeks ago to test the water, and it tested at like 50 parts per million, which is about what you'd expect spring water to test as. Nothing bad in it, so I don't have to pay for water, which is great. The fact that there's fiber to the house is also great. I was able to get 100 up, 100 down, which is perfect for streaming. You're in central Maine. Awesome. I am 45 minutes northeast of Bangor in a small town near Lincoln. I won't name the exact town just so people don't, get weird about it. But yeah, I'm in that area. I'm in the Penobscot region. And funny enough, you are the second person that I play RuneScape with that has said they're from Maine. So maybe eventually we'll be able to have a RuneScape weekly meetup at the lake or something. There's a fishing lake, a swimming lake, and a mountain range, all within 5 minutes of my house in different directions. I think a lot of this is contributing to my new overall chill. 1 second while I reboot the music here. We're going to move on to the album Voidbound here. And the music might be loud for a second as I get it back down to the correct mixing level. It should be... The taxes are only like $800 a year, so like my rent is basically $800 a year. Maine sounds like a great state. I know nothing about Maine besides its woods and north. It's also got great spring water. Poland Spring steals all their water from Maine. Hey Thomas, nice to hear your voice again. Glad you're doing better. My mom grew up in Rockland, Maine. Awesome. Maine is a beautiful place. The people have been so nice to me since I've got there too. Like that I was also not 100% expecting. But the people there have been like amazing. I called a plumber. The town, let me put it this way. The town has a population of 350 people. So I called the plumber in my area, and he's like, "Oh yeah, I live right down the road from you. I don't normally do that kind of work." The water's off right now. We're redoing the bathroom pipes. He's like, "I don't normally do that kind of work. I actually do water purification. But since you're my neighbor, I'll do it for you, just as a welcome to the neighborhood kind of thing." And I was like, "That's really nice of you. Like nobody in Massachusetts would ever do that. People are so rude here. They just be like, nah, here's a number to call these people instead." So he's doing it in his own time, for like almost cost. He took a $1,000 job and like cut it in half, which was really nice of him. And the previous owner of the house came by and offered to mow the yard for me, which is before. So there's about a third of an acre of like grassland before the forest. So if you don't have a ride-on mower, it could take maybe a couple hours to do. So he was nice enough to just do that for me. And he's like, "Until you get yourself a deer," he means a John Deere, like a ride-on mower. He's like, "I'll take care of this for you, don't worry." Like all of a sudden people have southern accents up north. I don't know. Maine is like, it's the south of the north or something. I don't know. But people have been very nice to me. No one wears masks. That's something I had to get used to. I still wear a mask when I go to the store, but like if a neighbor comes by my house, like they're not wearing a mask, and I'm like, I don't want them to think I'm like an outsider. So I'm like, if I put my mask on, they'll think I like don't trust them or something. And so like there's like a weird peer pressure thing going on. It is definitely Monk-S on the masks, but it's a different life up there. Colorado, same way. And there's no one to get infected. Like, I'm looking at the numbers, like and like the COVID numbers up there. It's like 2 new cases. No one's died in a month. And then I look at cases in Massachusetts, and it's like 500 new cases, 30 people dead. Like it's a completely different experience. In the city, as far as like infection rate. So I try to chalk that up, but there's no way in hell, no way in double motherfucking fuck am I going inside of a Walmart and not wearing a mask. Because let me tell you, the only store available up there is a Walmart, and it's a half an hour from my house. I took a video, and maybe I'll post it on Patreon because it's like 15 minutes long. I lost GPS. I'm in the middle of nowhere as far as I'm concerned, with no GPS, no phone signal. So I just start recording. And I just stick my phone up on the dashboard and just start recording what's ahead of me, because there's mountains and like it's just this one long stretch of road where it's like, yeah, just pass people if they're in your way. It's okay if it's like a 2-lane road. So whatever. You probably won't get hit. That's the best kind of neighbor. Yeah, small towns are great for that kind of thing. Everyone knows each other. He's like, "Yeah, your next door neighbor over there in the trailer, that's my cousins. They're really nice." He told me their name and I already forgot them, like the city boy that I am. Small, yeah, it's my personal preference too. I've just never in my life have I had the opportunity, not having everyone knowing what I'm up to every day. That's fair. Not everyone wants when I looked at the town, I was like, it's like Stardew Valley. Like, I've been playing Harvest Moon all my life, and all I've wanted all my life is to live in a place like that where it's quiet and like there's lots of nature and everyone knows each other. I get really nervous in the city. I get nervous not knowing people, having strangers going by all the time. Some people love that, and that's cool. Like, different type of brain. So like the city is great if you are like a socialite and you enjoy the bustle. The bustle makes me want to blow my brains out. It literally detracts from my mental health. When I'm out in the country and I can't hear anything for miles. I saw you playing some Stardew Valley the other day. You're more than welcome to play Stardew Valley with me if you want. I could totally use something to spice that game up. I have it heavily modded though, so just let me know if you want to play so I can turn the mods off, or we can get on the same page as mods go so we can actually connect to each other. But I've lived in the city my whole life. I've lived next to Boston. I've lived in Brockton, which is like Massachusetts' like second largest city. Well, maybe not really. I think Springfield is actually their second. It's like the third largest city. It's a big ass city. It's definitely, the crime rate's definitely through the roof. I'll tell you that. You know, you can't go outside at night without like defending. I've never been mugged until I lived in Brockton. Let's put it that way. So I mean, I've spent a lot of time in the city, and I have never lived in a rural scenario, and I have only ever simulated rural scenarios, and I was always happy in those simulations. So I was like, you know what? I'm gonna go out on a limb here and guess that I'd be happier in like the woods. You have MDOS. What does that stand for? I might know what that is. I might not. You can't go out without defending yourself, right? I mean, at least up in Maine, it's constitutional carry. You hear? No one's gonna fuck with you up in Maine. In the city, it's like everyone looks like they want to fight you, and like I was just driving down the road the other day. Mods, I'm dumb. I have mods, cool. There's like a total conversion mod that adds like this whole other world to Stardew that's fantastic. I found a sweet spot. It's about 8 to 15,000 people. It has enough people that not everyone knows you. It's small enough. Yeah, I bet that's hard to find. I wonder how big the town that I live in right now is, because it's getting too big for me. Let me see. Demograph. I live in a place I could never afford to live. You know, I'm still here. My grandmother's probably on her way into a nursing home at this point. I've been living here, taking care of her for 4 years. Definitely been a stress and strain on my mental health. Let's see here. How many people? U.S. Census Bureau. So now that this is kind of coming to an end, it's going to be easier for me to stream because we have like nursing and stuff now. That's actually why I'm using this time, because there's a nurse in my house taking care of her right now. So I put myself in my office to give them the free space for like 4 hours. So until it's I only have another hour left because it took me that long to get everything set up. But my goal is to, while there's nurses here, go live. You know, as long as it's not an hour that I can't stream. Like, use that time. You know. Let's see here. So I think this has, okay, population estimates as of 2019 for my Middlesex County, yeah, is 33,000. So about double what you would recommend as a good amount. Yeah, I would agree. It's definitely, it's getting too crowded here. They're building a mansion next door, and they are like, the second it hits 8 o'clock in the morning, they are blasting metal music at like the top. Like, they got it to 11, man, and they've got a better freaking receiver on that job site than I have in my freaking entertainment center. So like, I'm up when they're up at that point. Like, I can't wait to get out of here. I only want to hear is birds. I love agate, by the way. That's a cool rock. I know you're talking about a town, but it's also a rock. All right, let's do questing. Yeah, let's actually stop delaying this. I'm amazing at procrastinating quests. If you want me to move the chat box or anything, make it larger, smaller, out of the way, let me know. I don't know if I can mess with its what I could do is chroma key out the background, I think. Let's see. I drop this color. That might, all right, let's now, can I change the intensity of it? Like, hang on. Yes, I can. Okay. Sorry, this is a little difficult. Let's bring this to like 100. Enter? Did that work? That's not enough. Keep going to like 150. No? No? Sorry about the sorry for people listening to the audio under this. All right, we tried. We tried and failed, and that's why we at least give things a try. Okay. My bank here, pretty limited, but got a good amount of crafting supplies. Been doing a lot of stuff to get 80 crafting. So let's see here. All right, now that we're getting into the game, we will allow the RuneScape music and whatnot to take over here. Stand by. Let me just... Where do I start this? So this is a 5th age quest. It starts in Varrock, south of Varrock, actually. Rat Burgess. Let's activate that. No? Opposite. I already had it active. South of Varrock. Let's do it. Dun, dun, dun. Oh, yeah. Helps if you turn on the RuneScape music, doesn't it? RuneScape has some great... That's the opposite of what I wanted. They have some great music. And when I do quests, I like to listen to the music that they designed for the quest, because generally, every time they do a quest, they make new music for it. Alright, so I'm going to follow this arrow and assume that that's where it wants me to go. You're going into the Wildy briefly for this quest and fighting King... that's a little... I had a feeling that was the case. I was wondering if my clan was trying to get me killed. What we're going to do for that, then... is we'll probably either get up to that point and I will like randomize the world that I'm on and hide my status, or oh yeah, the task system too, or I will just have to do that part offline and record it. But I had a feeling that this series had some wildy in it. Is that the part where it brings you to the Chaos Temple, or am I thinking of Defender of Varrock? Hello there, I'm Rat. You're a what? No, my name is Rat. Rat Burgess. Oh, well, what's up, Ratty? It's Rat, thank you, and, I seem to be in a bit of trouble, as you can probably see. Why? What seems to be the matter? Well, I'm a trader by nature, and I was on the way to Varrock with my cart here, and, when I was set upon by outlaws, they ransacked my cart and stole some very important papers that I must get back. Alright, the papers were only a valuable thing you had. Shall I get them back for you? Let's see if we can... Shall I get them back for you? You mean you want to help? I'm a little afraid, but yeah. Hey, Rory, it's good to see you. Thank you for the welcome back. Hopefully, this series doesn't end on episode 1. Oh, so I just peaked my audio there. I apologize. Right now, I heard those outlaws say something about having a small campsite somewhere to the west of the Grand Exchange. They headed off to the northwest of here, taking 5 pages with them. Kill the outlaws and get those papers back for me. Here's a folder in which you can put the pages. Be careful, though. Those outlaws were tough. When you find all 5 pages, put them in a folder and bring them back to me. Alright. Alright. So we have to find 5 pages. I actually don't have a quest guide open for this, so... Let's see how far. Round of Trader in Varrock has sent me... I need to kill outlaws west of Varrock so that I can get his 5 pages. Alright. So, I'm equipped with magic. We'll use our air spells here. I don't quite know where I'm going, but... We'll see what happens. West? I mean, Varrock is a large place. I assume that I will check the map real quick and see if they've like cordoned off a box. Some of these older quests they haven't, though. I may actually need a quest guide like immediately, which is kind of sad, but also expected because it's RuneScape. The one thing I appreciate about RuneScape quests is that they generally don't hold your hand, and they don't just... I mean, it did literally tell me to go kill 5 things to collect pages, so like this is probably the worst possible example to say that they don't do that when they literally just did that. But this is only one step in a much larger quest that might even get me killed. Alright, I don't know where I'm going, unfortunately, so I'm gonna have to look this up. Wiki, what lies beneath? Dun, 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 dun. Yeah. Oh, what lies below? Alright, let's see here. So, an unfortunate merchant. Let's see. Head to the outlaw camp, which is between Edgeville and the Grand Exchange, just south of Lucian's house. Edgeville and the Grand Exchange. I think I know what they're talking about. Let I'll turn the music up just a teensy-weensy bit here. I can't believe the first quest that they recommend to me is a wilderness-based quest. Like, that's just mean. Alright, hold on. So it's between... It's up here, right? Somewhere. Is it labeled on the map as Bandit Camp or anything? Or do I just have to figure that out? Huh. Let's see here. Here's a picture. Okay. I'm going to assume it's somewhere along the western wall of the Grand Exchange. Like maybe in this little... Yeah, I think I see them. I almost feel like that was my own accomplishment. Nice. Alright, let's get rid of... We need 4 pages here. And I see one already. What? Stupid bones. There's 3. Oh my god, stop making me pick up bones. Alright. I have more food than I need, as usual. 1, 2, 3, 4. He said 5, right? You know what? Just give me the papers. Eat the food. Give me the papers. That's more than he asked for, I think. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I'm gonna pick up 7 and see what he does. Like, listen. These thieves were so busy, they started making copies. You better hurry up. My friend recently got me to download Albion Online. Have you any opinions about that MMO? I went on a mission with their group and wasn't enthralled. I like Albion Online in concept. I can't play it in theory because I'm not a very organized person. You really need a group of people to play with. Otherwise, you will get destroyed the second you go into the black zone. Pretty much how I played that game was I'd run into the black zone, harvest whatever resources I could, and the second I saw someone, I'd run for my life with whatever I had. And eventually, I just started growing crops on my own island until I stopped playing the game because I wasn't going to risk getting killed. Because I'm not a super social player, that game doesn't work for me. But if you are really into player killing, then it's a really cool game. Especially if you can get into one of the top guilds, because that game lets you control cities and stuff, which I also think is a cool idea in concept, but in practice it actually ends up hurting a lot of the new players who aren't part of a guild at all, or are part of kind of a lowly guild that requires you to kind of go to the guild island and use their own things there. And if you're in the middle of nowhere, that may or may not be possible, or may cost you a bunch of money, yada yada yada. I can't remember. What do you mean I can't remember? My character has a worse memory than I do. Let me turn myself down a bit. Collect the pages and put them into a folder. Where do I get a folder? What is this? Oh, an empty folder. Do I have to literally use them? Wow, this is an old quest. I can't put these in a piece of paper. You have added all the pages. All right, my poor character. This is why ADHD gets me. It's like I miss one little crucial detail, and I'm like, why can't I do this? It's not possible. And it's like, well, you gotta actually put them in the folder. Okay. Hello there. Oh, it's you again. I got your pages back. Excellent. I knew you could help. Let me take those from you. Now, I like the way you handled yourself on the last mission I gave you there, so I'm going to let you in on a little secret. Wait, let me guess. You're actually a rich prince in disguise who wants to help poor people like me. No. No, that's not it. On second thought, I think I'll keep my secret for now. Look, instead, you could do another job for me. All work and no play makes Magebit a dull adventurer. Yes, well, I'm sure that may be the case. However, what I want you to do is to take this letter to someone for me. It's in a different language, so trust me, you won't be able to read it. Take it to the wizard named Surok Magus, who resides in the Varrock Palace Library. I'll see about some sort of reward for you when you get back. Alright, letter, wizard, Varrock, got it. Alright. I can handle that. Fine, keep your secrets. I have a feeling that he might be the bad guy. So again, I was all like, RuneScape's awesome, no fetch quests. You totally aren't just bringing stuff to people, yada yada yada. And then I think I picked the one. I didn't pick it, but the one quest that I was given for today is literally exactly what I said RuneScape doesn't do with their quests. which I think is really funny. This is a novice quest, so it doesn't get into like super details, but it's the lore is important. This opens up, I think, the Defender of Varric series. All right, the library is back here, if I remember correctly. I'm looking for this guy with the cool hat. Everybody likes a cool hat. Ha! Come for my aphrodisiac spell. Want someone to fall madly in love with you? Not surprised with a face like that, to be honest. I didn't come here to be insulted. Really? Well, with ears like that, you don't surprise me. You do surprise me, rather. No, look, I have a letter for you. Really? Well, let me see it. Here it is. Alright. Letter has been... Oh, God! What's happening? Of all the luck! Why did you destroy the letter? None of your business. It's a secret. Yes, there seems to be a lot of those going around at the moment. Of course. However, I could let you in on another secret if you like. Alright, go on then. My secret is this. I've been spending time here in the palace library trying to discover some ancient spells and magics. In my research, I have uncovered a most astounding spell that will allow me to transform simple clay into solid gold bars. Okay, what do you need? I will only need a couple of items. The very first one is simple, an ordinary bowl to use as a casting vessel. You should be able to find one at any local store here in Varrock. I'd go myself, but I'm busy with research. The other item is much harder. I need a metal wand infused with chaos magic. How would I get something like that? Take this metal wand. You will also need 15 chaos runes. When you get to the chaos altar, use the wand on the altar itself. This should infuse the runes into the wand. How on earth do you know about runecrafting? I thought only a few people knew about it. Haha. Don't presume to think, though, those wizards in their fancy tower are the only people to have heard of runecrafting. Now pay attention. You will need to have the 15 chaos runes in your inventory. Make sure you also have either a chaos talisman or a chaos tiara to complete the infusion. Where can I get a talisman or tiara? I'm afraid I don't know. Bring the infused wand and bowl back to me and I will make us both rich. One more thing. I have uncovered information here in the library which may be of use to you. It tells us of a safe route to the chaos altar that avoids the wilderness! Really? It's an old tome, a history book of sorts. It's somewhere here in the library. I forget where I left it, but it should be easy for you to find. I've also given you a copy of a diary I acquired. It may also be of help. Alright. So that is very important. Not going into the wilderness is a big one. Because, you know, the whole wilderness thing being deadly to my character. That's kind of a problem. So if I can find a... You found a tome about the wilderness. Yeah, so if I can read this book. And the northeast of the mainland and the region where players may fight over other players, this land is known as the wilderness. At the southern edge of the wilderness, you may only fight players... I know what the wilderness is. If I die, I'm gone, though. In addition, how do I not go to the wilderness, though? The protect prayer item allows you to keep an extra... No, it won't. If you drop your items... In addition, some teleport spells will not work in the wilderness. Alright. So that was actually incredibly not helpful. That did not tell me how to not go to the wilderness. In fact, it pretty much said how the wilderness works. Which I kind of know how the wilderness works. You go in there, and people try to kill you. And that's about it. I'm just checking the other bookshelves in case there's, like, a better book about the wilderness. Maybe I got the the cut rate version. Alright, we're gonna go to the bank. We're gonna go to the bank. Actually, I might be able to go back to the rat dude first. Hang on. Tasks for him. I need to infuse the metal wand. I need to get a bowl. I gotta do a lot of things. Do you have access to one-click tele... I should? I mean, I can teleport for sure. Like, I'll just bring runes to teleport to, like, Camelot or something. But I don't have as a teletab. But a spell should be able to get me out of the wilderness if it's under level 21 or something. 20. All right. I don't know what to do with all these things, so I'm just gonna put the books away for now. And we're gonna bring extra food. One spot for a bowl. And, oh yeah, I need One spot for a rune to get me out of here. No. We'll just put that over there. So if we have to run, we run. Is there anything else that could save my ass that I'm not thinking of? Like anything from divination or anything? A sign of life. Signs of life don't work in the wilderness, right? So that's not an option. But all right. If anyone can think of anything, let me know. Where are the chaos runes? Oh, right. Oh, that's another thing. 10. I already forgot how many chaos runes. I think he said 15. I need a chaos talisman, which is like pretty sure I don't have one of those. But it might be inside a wicked hood already, so let me take a look. Activate. How do I? Earth, law, air. What if I just teleported to the chaos altar? Which obviously I don't have a. There's the chaos. So I don't have. Must consume chaos talisman. Okay. So I gotta find a chaos talisman first. No problem. Small problem. Let's see. Wiki. Chaos talisman. Also, since we're gonna go on a little grind here. Let's toss on some music. Alright, because we need a chaos talisman, which might take a minute. Chaos talisman is an item. 5 chaos runes. This will consume the talisman. Rune crafting guild. Oh, they can be bought from the rune crafting guild. Really? Wicked Hood. Come to me, my friend. Yes. You know, maybe we'll just wear the wicked hood instead of this hood. It's probably not a good idea, actually. But whatever. Teleport me. Teleport me to the Rune Crafting Guild. I didn't know you could buy them there. That's pretty sweet. Do you sell them? Who sells them? This isn't the Rune Crafting Guild. This is the Rune Crafting Guild. This is just the top of the Mage Tower. Runes. Alright. Who sells what? Join game. Trade. He might sell them. Join game. Do you sell them? You might sell them too. What do you sell? You can't buy a skill cape. I don't want a skill cape. Okay, so here's tokens. Oh, is this from doing a great orbular project? Is that what this is? That's not happening. Back to the drawing board. Where else can I get one of these fuckers? Who drops this piece of shit? Rock crabs, Walasaki, don't know what that is. Abyssal Guardian, Abyssal Leech, Abyssal Walker, Ice Strike Worm, can't fight those. Dagonoth, Sea Snake Young, it's very rare. I don't know if I can actually get a hold of one of these. What the hell are Rune Crafting Guild tokens, though? Let me turn off the in-game music, we're having a little clash here. Orbular. And what I like about it is they've got the world map in here, and you can open it out. Oh, it'll show you the altar location. I didn't know that. But like, this is a pretty accurate representation of the world map. It's kind of cool. I think it's missing a few things, but because it's older, but it's still really cool. There's the wilderness volcano in the middle. How am I gonna get a chaos talisman? I did not think this would be a problem. The chaos talisman. Blah, blah, blah. It can be combined with a tiara. It can be attached to a talisman staff. That doesn't help me. I can't buy one from the Rune Crafting Guild unless I get rune crafting points. Which I think is from GOP. The Great Urbanus Project. Let me just double check that, though, by going to the page for GOP. If it is, and it's not on Spotlight, we ain't playing it. It's just, yeah, it's for rewards. What are rewards? Yeah, that's where you get them from. So I can't do that, actually. Just let me check what's on Spotlight. You never know. Castle Wars is on Spotlight, so we ain't doing that. Rock crabs drop them? Rock crab. I miss Nick. I wish... Does he know? I'm afraid to ask him, because I'm afraid he'll ban me for, like, being a smartass or something, but does he know you can buy air conditioners that don't require a window at all and just sit freestanding in the middle of the room and have their own reservoir built into their base? Like, do those just not work or something? Because, like, I used to have one of them and they work fine for me. I just feel bad. Like, even if he doesn't stream, no one should have to sit in, like, 90-degree, 80 humidity heat. Just not a fair thing. You do too, yeah. It's like if you mention it, he gets so mad. He gets so mad. And I'm like afraid to get banned. Like I'm literally about to just buy him one and just have it sent to him, even though I don't know where he lives, so I can't do that. Rock crabs, they said. Giant rock crabs. Where are those? I mean, is it a little self-serving? Yeah, because I want him to stream. But also, like, no one should have to suffer in that kind of heat. Giant rock crab, where are you located? You're up on the beach, right? No, that's old school. You're up like near the Fremnik lands, maybe? Chaos Tunnel's Waterbirth Island Dungeon? Ugh! Killing me! Alright, let me see here. Waterbirth Island Dungeon, let's see. How do I get to Waterbirth Island? Is that part of Lunar? Is that part of Lunar Island? Waterbirth? Let me take a look at the map here. Thanks. That's not the map I want. RuneScape surface. That's Anachronia, thank you. So like over here, Lunar Isle, right? We got Lunar Isle. Where's Waterbirth? There it is, Waterbirth Isle. Yeah, that's a Lunar Isle thing. I think you can still use it without the quest, but maybe we should like just do the Lunar Isle quest. I know he's probably an ultra money saving. Oh, that's also very true, the electricity. But I mean, even if he put like a ductless thing in the wall, those take a lot of power too. But yeah, electricity is a bitch to pay for. My electricity bill is like $800 a month. I wish I was joking. I really, really wish I was joking. Let me check if I have the requirements for Lunar. Because I wanted to do that quest anyway, and then we could just jump from one to the other. Lunar Diplomacy. My magic level was too low last time I checked. Oh, okay, I need to do Shiloh Village. I need to do Jungle Potion. I love this. Alright. Welcome, everybody, to another exciting edition of Magebit. Hardcore Let's Fight. We're going to do Jungle Potion, because all my other plans do not technically work yet. Jungle Potions should be fine. Hardcore makes things, or just Iron Mode makes things a little more precarious. No items are needed for this. We get some herb XP. Talk to Trufidius in his hut. Alright. First off, let me put away this wand into the quest tab, and we'll come back to it. Otherwise, I agree that my best bet would be the Great Orb Project, but I don't know if anyone would be playing it off Spotlight. If there might be a friends chat for it, but there's like, I don't know, that might not be the best thing just to do content wise. That's the only thing I'm wondering is, do people want to sit me? Do people want to watch me sit in a lobby waiting for Great Orb to start? I don't know, because I don't know if there's anyone who's even playing it. If anyone knows a Great Orb friends chat, I'd be interested to know. But it sounds like an electronic death metal super. It does, right? Great Orb Project. I am the great big orb. Man, I wish I could just belt out a fucking scream. That's another thing, is like when I'm up in Maine, I'm by myself, so I can just like scream as loud as I want, and nobody can do anything except they can't even call the cops on me because there's no police force in the town that I moved to. All right, I assume it's like the only quest marker here. Oh, I can restore my prayer points there. Cool. I didn't know that. You learn something new every day, even 20 years later. Look at how old the Karamja looks like. It's still in 2010, which it's kind of endearing. Greetings, Boana. I am Trufidius, Trufidius, Shakaya of the Tai Boana village. Welcome to our humble village. Okay, where is everybody? My people are afraid to stay in the village. They have returned to the jungle. I need to commune with the gods to see what fate befalls us. You may be able to help with this. How can I help? I need to make a special brew, a potion that helps me to commune with the gods. For this potion, I need a very special herb that are only found in the deep jungle. I can only guide you so far, as the herbs are not easy to find. With some luck, you will find each herb in turn. RuneScape is not a fetch questing system, I promise. I will then give you details of where to get the next herb. In return for this favor, I will give you training in herb lore. Okay. Sounds like just the challenge for me, and it would make a nice break from killing things. Excellent. The first is snakeweed. It grows near the vines in the southwest, where the ground turns soft and the water kisses your feet. Alright. So near Vinesweeper? Anyway, let's go check out down that way. So this is Vinesweeper. As you can see, the fence is rotted from the wet ground. So my thoughts are, it could be over here. Again, older RuneScape quests do not hold your hand at all. Newer RuneScape quests will have like a cyan-colored transparent box over your minimap where you're supposed to find whatever ingredient you need is. Because, oh, yeah, you know, like that? You see that huge fucking box that just appeared? Apparently, I took too long, so it's like, yeah, it's somewhere in this massive region. Okay. Well, at least I know I'm in the right place. That's all that matters. Keep in mind you're going to get poisoned by snacks. Okay. That's good to know. RuneScape 3 poison is not a huge deal, at least. As long as I'm not also being attacked by like a bunch of other things that are doing lots of consistent damage. Oh, there are precious gem rocks in there. I didn't know that. Now I want in there. Alright, so I'm outside of the box now. You know, that's kind of where I like to be. But not this time. I need to be inside the box if I want to find what I'm looking for here. Bring me... Oh yeah, I'm back questing again, so... I thought we were going on a grind, so let me turn the quest music back on. Stand by. Uh-oh, what's attacking me? Alright. Pause that, turn game music on. Bloop. Alright. Karamja music, let me tell you, it's something special. Alright, well the water is definitely... The water's not even kissing the ground here, it's straight making out with the ground. So it's got... Is that it? There's some jungle vines. Can I have some of this? What do you got? Anything good? I'm poisoned. We knew this would happen, though. This is a very, very thick jungle vine. I hope it's not canceling my animation because of the... There we go. I found a grimy herb. Clean. Yep, that's snakeweed. Alright. Back we go. Come on, kick in music. Sometimes it takes a while for the RuneScape music to actually, like, kick in. We should be playing Jungly 1 at the moment, so do it. I wish you could just... Yeah. There it goes. Does the quest item quest symbol change to gold once it's been activated, or was it always gold? To log into work soon? Cool, no worries. Always happy to have a lurker. What did I do wrong? Oh, okay. Great. You found the snakeweed. The next herb is called Adrigal. To the northeast, you will find a small peninsula. It is just after the cliffs come down to meet the sands. That is where you should search for it. Okay, cliffs meet the sands. Large peninsula, northeast. Sorry if I'm late and you already answered this, but is the podcast me back? Hey, Cycle, welcome. Yes, I am making progress on that. Slow progress, because I'm just bad at doing anything quickly. I do have a couple of co-hosts that want to join the show again. It's more been my lack of initiative that has prevented the show from returning. But I definitely want to. And I've just been trying to figure out how that fits into my current play style and what I want to like talk about. And do I want to just go back to the OG format, which is probably what I would do, but I don't know. Definitely open to suggestions, but my goal was to launch the show at the end of this month, but we're here. I mean, that was yesterday. So I should probably contact the people I said I was going to contact at the end of the month. Any returning co-hosts? The RR Man wants to return. Crasp wants to return, and Waffle wants to return. A lot of those aren't like heavy hitters, as far as like daily drivers, but all of them have experience on the show. And it may attract other people as consistency builds up. Because let's be honest, how many times have I said I'm coming back and then did like one episode and then disappeared for another like 6 months? So it may be easier to get people to get on board with doing the show again with me once I have built up some episodes. What's the clue again? Foil, and it grows best where the ground's been blackened by living flame. Okay. Blackened by... Can you give me like a better hint than that? Like, which direction has the ground been scorched? Anyway, so it's probably this month, I would guess. I'll release an episode. It may be a solo episode just to get me started, despite having people who want to be on the show. It's because I don't know what I want the show to be yet. Maybe it's in the mining pit. That doesn't strike me as living. Don't attack me. This one might be tough. I might have to look this one up. What does the quest guide say about it? Oh, just pick and clean some Cyto foil. That's a hint and a half right there. RuneScape used to have a hint system, and that was funny. You could like use points that you'd accrue from like membership to get quest help when there were like quest guides everywhere at the time. That's how out of touch they've always been. Where am I to go? I don't know. I have to literally just... I mean, I can look this up, but sometimes it's more fun to do the search. I don't know Karamja very well. And I'm trying to think to myself, is there anywhere on Karamja that's just like a burnt-out husk? You know, the mini-map might reveal that to me right down here, I'm guessing. Alright, let's try that. Right below Minesweeper looks to be blackened. Might be the mine. The Dracolith mine is a possibility. I stopped by there, but I didn't stop very... there's fire. It's gotta be... It's the only fire I've seen so far. Search? Yeah, search Scorched. I just saw search Scorched Earth. There it is. Alright. Done. This shouldn't be a tough quest. And then I have to go another up from here. I already forgot. We're trying to do Lunar Diplomacy, but we have to unlock the quests that are required for Lunar Diplomacy. That was it. I'll probably get I'll get the quests needed for Lunar Diplomacy this episode, and then we'll come back tomorrow and do Lunar Diplomacy. Because I said I was only going to stream till 2, but I really want to do these 2 quests. Have you been successful? Of course. How would Magebit fail at such a menial task? Valencia moss. It clings to rocks and is difficult to see. Valencia moss prefers rocks of high metal content and is frequently disturbed by the environment. Southeast of the... It's got to be the mining pit. It's got to be. It's southeast. It's got rocks. Have I stopped playing my main? Yeah, for the most part, I have. If there's ever, like, a high piece of skilling content that I want to try out immediately, I'd go back. And I think that might be, like, what I open up the show with. Maybe it's on these rocks. Is why I left Mainscape, if you will. Because I was really struggling to find a purpose in the game. And I was talking about this a little bit earlier, but I think it's... I think a lot of people can probably relate to this. Is once you hit the end game, what you can do is kind of limited, and the journey truly is the enjoyable part in RuneScape. Once you've made it to the top, it's actually quite boring. This journey along the way was way more fun, way more fulfilling than sitting at the max guild looking down at the crystalline, empire that I now ruled over. Like it's not this. It doesn't hit the same. And then it's like, okay, well, XP is meaningless thanks to microtransactions. So how do I bring meaning to the game, and make it something that I can be proud of again, like I used to be back in the day when it would take, 40 hours to grind at a level, and that was your only option, was to grind out that level. I want that. So RIP 5.6 stream. I mean, maybe not. Oh, I didn't read that tip. Oops. It's always possible that this account will die. The gimmick of this account is it's only got one life. If it dies, it's gone, and I'm done. I'm not going to play a regular Iron Man. I'll just go back to my main at that point. But my goal is to obviously not die. This herb is most difficult to find as that it inhabits the darkness of the underground. It's called Rogue's Person. It's only found in the pothole caverns in the northern part of the island. A secret entrance to the pothole caverns is set in the northern cliffs. Okay. I think that's up here with the harpies. It does stink. I also did not get 120 rune crafting. And then they went and released archaeology, so I have just 2 120s on my main that I don't have now. And I was going through the archaeology grind, and all I could think about was money. And how I wasn't making any, and how everyone was talking about how great of a moneymaker archaeology is, but not really while you're training it, unless you want it to take a really long time to train. So I kind of got obsessed with money, making money, and putting it on my, putting it into rare items. And that might be all honky-dory if you're any good at PVM, which I'm not. So my ability to make money is pretty lackluster. So I was trying to find a way to both mitigate the want to make money, and also bring back that adventurous feeling that RuneScape used to give me. And the only thing I could think of was make a hardcore account and make it count, because the risk versus reward will always be high if your death is your last death. Now, that being said, I could obviously only do safe activities, right? Oh, come on, leave me alone. I'm trying to get out of here. I could only do safe activities if I wanted to. But that's obviously, that would get boring just as quickly as grinding for money for items that mean nothing. So I decided to actively engage the content that I know I'm no good at, like quests and bossing and stuff like that, which is why I said, okay, well, let's make this character an all achievements character. Let's tackle all the stuff on Magebit, or that I couldn't tackle on Magebit because I was too focused on making money and the prestige of having rare items and stuff like that. If I take that out of the picture, you have an achievement-based character that feels rewarding instead of a GP-based character that when I want to do an achievement, it feels like I'm taking myself away from some efficiency grind and wasting my time, when in reality both are legitimate playstyles and I should be lending time to both of them. But the allure of the Grand Exchange and just making so much money takes the joy out of the achievement hunting side for me. So this gives me a way to enjoy that other side after having plenty of time to play around with the other side. Okay, let's finish the potion. Many blessings upon you. Please excuse me while I make these arrangements. There we go. That was a very easy quest. Get a nice little 775 herb lore XP. So we were trying to do lunar diplomacy. So there were 2 quests in our way for lunar diplomacy. Let's see. A, B, C, D, E, F, G, J, L, lunar. Okay. I know my ABCs. So it was Shiloh Village, which I think I want anyway, because that'll give me access to precious gem rocks, it sounds like. You will need to defeat a level 53 enemy. This is a medium to long quest. And we get access to Shiloh Village. Okay. Let's set this as active. We want to talk to Mulsel Rai at the edge of Shiloh Village. Alright, Shiloh Village is down here. I actually want to unlock Shiloh Village because precious gem rocks are better than, obviously, uncommon gem rocks. And I've been mining uncommon gem rocks for days to make jewelry, but I'm kind of done. Like, I need diamonds and dragon stones now, and I can't get those. Which side? I think Shiloh opens up on this side. I might actually Need to go around the other way. I don't know if I can use this log balance, but we won't even try, apparently. It's completely blocked off. Cool. We'll go around. So yeah, Shiloh is definitely something I'd like access to, because it will make crafting in the later game a better time. I'll be able to make more items with my porters and stuff. Shiloh was always a pain in the ass to get to. That was its only downside. Is it's truly in the middle of nowhere, which I guess I can appreciate. I love the old MIDI music. So, I mean, one of the things I need to do beyond leveling is most of the leveling I will probably do, unless people want to see leveling chill streams, I will probably do in my own free time. And then questing stuff, achievement stuff, minigame stuff would be done live. Run for your life, save yourself. I'll keep them back as long as I can. Why do I need to run? Your very life is in danger. Rashilia has returned and we are all doomed. Okay, who's she? Rashilia, I'm trying to get that name right. Rashilia, I can't do it, is the queen of the dead. She's returned and has brought a plague of undead with her. Now they occupy our village and we have them trapped. I warn people like yourself to stay away. Okay, what can we do? We're all doing the best to keep the undead at bay. The village is covered in a deadly green mist. If you go into the village, a terrible sickness will befall you. And the undead are even stronger beyond the gates. My guess is that we have to do something. It has to do something with the legend of Rashilia. Okay. But you need to talk to the shaman in the Twibawana village to get more details about that. I really have to go now. I have to fight these undead. Alright, I'll go see the shaman. Well, that would be helpful, Buana. If you're sure you want to go, you can take a wampum belt to inform me. It will give the shaman Trephidius the story of our problems. Okay, cool. Yeah, give me the belt. Let's do this. Gimme. Thank you. Let's go. Let's womp him. Womp him? I barely know him. All right. Apparently, I can't just walk around. Okay, that's actually the village. That's why my mini map, despite being maybe an eighth of the entire screen, is actually still not large enough to click around Shiloh Village. Funny. So I'm very curious to know what people think about starting a hardcore account, what people think about reducing it to only one life, engaging in content that I'm normally horrible at. Because I mean, I've already experienced one half of the game very thoroughly. But one thing I never was able to really do is achievements and getting like the comp cape. I want the comp cape on this account. If it doesn't die first, I'd like the comp cape, which means I got to do a lot of scary bosses that I know I'm not very good at or know how to do at all. Like, can you imagine me getting a Telos kill without dying? Is that even possible? Do Signs of Life even work in Iron mode? I don't know. We'll find out. Forgot I had tea, sorry. Alright. This is where I want to go. They took the quest symbol away, so I got confused. Alright. You should deliver the good news to Tim Fraku, chief of the Taibawana. Okay. But I have this thing for you here. You need to see this. The wampum. There we go. Old quests, gotta use items on people. Hello, Buana. This message from Moso Rai bears bad news. Yes, things do look very bad indeed. Is it something about a legend? Something about a legend. Yes, there's a legend, but it is lost in the midst of antiquity. The last place to hold any details regarding this mystery was in the temple of Azarun, and that has long since vanished. It crumbled into dust. Do you know anything more about the temple? Not much. I would say that it is about even the great priest Zadimus, who built the temple, did not survive. Some say that Rashilia caused the temple to collapse. She was angry at Zadimus for not returning her affections. She was a great sorceress even before they met. Are there any traps there? How am I supposed to know? Well, alright, jeez. Do you even know where it is? Because I don't know where I'm going. Shiloh Village is being overrun by zombies. I should take the... I did that. But he tells me about something I don't understand. What do you know about Rashila Yalyabanamana? She's the queen of the undead. I fear that you bring me news that she has returned to this plague to plague us once again. Alas, if I know of no weakness, so is there anything we can do? Not that I can think of. Oh, okay. Yes, it is really sad. I liked that village. Well, I hope you will excuse me, but I need to get back to my studies. Fuck everyone down there. They can all die. What the what? 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 Alright. /wiki Shiloh. I can't type. Shiloh Village. Let's see. I'm not even gonna look at all the items that I need and don't have. Let's see here. So this page is located. He will instruct you to run for your life. Here you see his Wampa Belt. Hands you a Wampa Belt. An easy way to... I know how to get to the friggin... Use the belt. He sadly tells you things look very bleak. The key to breaking a spell may be found at the Temple of Azarun, but there is almost no clue for finding it. Say that you will look for the temple once you affirm your intent to search. Gather every piece of information on the temple that you can from him. You must choose conversation options that include... Oh my god. Jesus fucking Christ. Why do they gotta do shit like this? I want to find the temple. I'm gonna literally... So, legend. Why is it called Azarun? Lots of water. Do you know anything more about the temple? I'm going to search. What? You must be crazy. That place has passed into the myth and legend. It has been buried under rubble for years. It's likely buried 20 men deep. And that's if you can actually find it. Are you sure you're going to look for it? It may be... I may be able to do some research into this if you agree. Only I don't want to waste my time because I'm an NPC who's got busy. Yes, I'm seriously going to look for this. Don't you worry. Okay then, Bwana, good luck with your quest, and remember to stock up well on adventuring supplies before settling off. You never know how useful some fairly ordinary things might be when you're adventuring. I'll hold on to this wampum belt. Okay, you do that. So, what do I need for this area? I need a spade, a torch, and a rope. Where can I get these things? The temple's located in the eastern Karamja Island at the waterfall, roughly at Shiloh Village. 32 agility is required. That's not a problem. Light up your torch and use it to illuminate the fissure. You will lose... light your torch and use it on the fissure to illuminate it. You will lose the light source. Add a rope to the fissure. Alright. So I need to get a torch and a rope. Don't know where to get a torch. Kind of know where to get a rope. I think I can get a rope and drainer from Ned. Does he still sell ropes for 15 GP? Do you have to bring him something? I forget. Oh my god, this is testing my RuneScape knowledge. Is it a hardcore item? Yes. Yes, it is. It is. If it dies once, I quit. If there's any way you want to track that, let me know. I don't know what the APIs are like. I'll try to make sure everything is public. But maybe like what is it called? The activity log or whatnot. But look, I hope this thing doesn't die. This should be a simple quest. There's one part towards the beginning with poison gas to be careful for. Gotcha. Okay. I have a good amount of food in my inventory. Ned, where are you, buddy? You're in one of these houses, right? Yeah. What do you want for rope, my boy? I forget. Yeah, do you just sell rope? Do you need me to bring you something? Okay, you'll sell it for 15 coins? I have rope. I mean, yes, please sell me some rope. Okay. You got the rope. I think you lose hardcore status. If you die, you definitely lose hardcore status. Yeah. That's the plan. But I will quit. Because I don't want to play a regular Iron Man. I'd just go back to my main at that point. but I wanted to give this a challenge. Like, I wanted to give myself an actual challenge, because like I die way too often on easy things on my main, so this is like big challenge for me. All right, torch. I need to figure out where I can get a torch. Torches when lit. Torches can be purchased in Damonheim, Dorishkine, Keldergrib, Shiloh. Alright, where in Shiloh? Shiloh Village, I guess, from the Tai Boy Wa. The Twi Baba. Alright, we'll go get one from there. If they sell rope too, I'm gonna be a little salty. I'll tell you what though. When I did Dragon Slayer, I was like, Elvarg was a little bit of a challenge, because I think I was like level 70 or something, but the quest itself I completed in like literally 10 minutes. When I was a kid, that quest took me like 3 days to get. Oh, yeah, there is rope here. I'm a ding dang dummy. All right, let's buy a one of these. It doesn't say you need more than one, so here's hoping. This is it says a spade, torch, and a rope. I can't guarantee the one on my tool belt will work. So let's go ahead and sell. Can I not sell a lobster? Do you buy lobsters? Sell a lobster. Buy a spade. All right, to the east. I think that's where it said to go. Let's take a look at the fissure. Okay, so it's near the waterfall. The waterfall, obviously, Karamja's main attraction. There's the stepping log up there. I think it's down over here. I think I need to... Do I need to cross the log? That's the question. This picture's not super helpful. But maybe as I get closer to this area, I'll be able to see. Alright, there's the waterfall. And it's on the other side. Okay. I figured it would be. I didn't want to cross the log if it wasn't. Hey Greg, how you doing? It's... Ooh, I knew that would happen. It is, it's tough to dedicate time to RuneScape, for sure. I mean, I took a good year off, and it helped a bunch. It also kind of helped me think about what I wanted to do in the game, because, you know, I've been playing a long time, and I've been doing the same things for a long time, so it gave me an opportunity to really kind of look at what other people were doing and think about what I wanted to... how I could make the game interesting again without it taking over my life. Alright, so we gotta light this, I think, and then we need to use this. Or not. Or maybe this. Search. Yeah, try and excavate the mound. Look at us go. Small fissure. Do you want a rope? Would you like a rope? Too dark. Alright. Have a torch. You drop the torch into the fissure and see that there is quite a large drop after you get through the hole. There is a good anchor point nearby which you could tie a rope. The torch burns out. Some rope might be helpful here. Alright, am I gonna have to go get another... Can you just climb through now? Yes. Climb down. Alright, we're here. Just stopping by before. Have a good day at work, and thank you for stopping by. I appreciate it. Alright, what do I have to do down here? That's the big question. So, search the mound and click... We did that. After entering the dungeon, you'll encounter some undead ones. If you do kill the ones that look like zombies, a cloud of harmful gas will hit you for minor damage. With a chisel, you can retrieve a stone plaque from a strange-looking stone near the round pond, which can be sold for 100 gold. Big money. In the first area, which The water appears to form an arm and hand, with the fingers encircling a round pond. Look around the wall west of the hand of water and the smashed table for a cave-in. Search the cave-in and crawl through. Okay. I see the hand. We're looking to search it. I'm not even going to bother attacking things. There's some strange markings on it. The stone seems to have some strange markings on it. Maybe Triffidius could decipher them. The stone is too heavy to carry, but letters stand from proud of them. Maybe you could separate the stone from the rock. Okay, and it said to use a chisel, I think. Alright, not what I wanted to do, but it's something. Look around the pond, west of the hand of water. So somewhere over here. Hand of water. There it is. Alright, you want to fight? I don't have a choice. Got through without them. Okay. In the second cavern, which is N-shaped, look for some rocks at the top of the first leg of N. Search them to get a tattered scroll. Alright. Top of the letter N. We're looking for a tattered scroll inside of something here. Can you imagine doing this without a quest guide? There's some loose rocks. Alright. What were you saying? Yes, Could you let me? Please. Why? Alright, so I can't excavate that because of that stupid fucking thing. You have to slowly move the rocks to one side. You carefully remove enough and get a scroll. Alright. So I'm going to need more inventory space, clearly. Search them to get a tattered scroll. You may fail and get hit. After crossing the diagonal arm of the cavern in a small room, you'll find some sacks to search for a crumpled scroll. Alright. Diagonal room, crumpled. Crumply crumple. Where are my crumples? We're looking for your bag. Maybe it's in this little off room here. I think I just saw the storage sacks, yeah. Alright, we got it. Good. I'm gonna have to fight these while I figure out where I'm going. Look at and then search the gallows to get Zedimus's corpse. Where are these gallows? Are they just at the... okay. To the gallows! Is something I did not think I'd be saying today. And again, if you are enjoying the stream and want me to... oh, I got an inventory space. And want it in higher quality, just leave a comment and let me know. Let's see. Can I not hold him? Do I not have enough? You take a look at the gallows. It's pretty eerie looking. I gotta search the gallows. That's why. I will happily up the quality of the stream. I just had to buy an XSplit license. I wanted to make sure people actually wanted to watch me stream first. You find a human corpse hanging in the noose. It looks as if the corpse can be easily removed. Yes. You gently support the frame of the skeleton and lift the skull through the noose. Find an old sack and place the skeleton in it. Maybe Triffidius can give you some tips on what to do with it. Alright. Where am I going now? To leave the dungeons, you must use a teleport or go back to the first cave. Alright. So we're leaving, I guess. So let's... I press J, which is not a quick location. Let me read while that's teleporting. So the red scroll reads this. The green scroll says that. Does it matter? The proper burial is the next session. Read the scrolls. Okay, then show all 3 items obtained in the tablet to Triffidius by using them on him. Triffidius says that the corpse must be buried on sacred ground, some of which are located in their backyard next to Triffidius' house. Alright, so let's read these scrolls. 1 scroll. Yes. Okay, we read it. 2 scrolls. Let's read it. We're pro. We're super pro. I'll read this too just for fun. Alright. I think I'm going to Truphidius next. It's actually Truphitus, but whatever. Truphitus. Who cares? Someone probably cares. Where'd you go? He's not home. There he is. I lost him. Greetings. That's my saying. Greetings, Bwana. You have been away. The situation with Rashilia is worsening. I pray that you have some good news for me. I think I found the temple of blah blah blah. Well, that sounds great. Tell me what you found. Let's see. I need some help with this. It is the son of Rashilia. His tomb may be the clue to how Rashilia was may be defeated. I have some items I need help with. Well, just let me see them. We need to identify that the place you have found is indeed Azarun. Any scrolls or information about Rashilia's kin would be helpful. Have you got any items concerning Rashilia? If so, please show me them. There must be something related to Zadamus at the temple. Did you find anything? If so, let me see it. And best of luck. I don't know. Just oh, I gotta use them on him. That's right. Right here. What do you think of this? It was found in an underground cavern. You must truly have found the Temple of Azarun. The scroll gives some interesting details about Rashilia, some things I did not know of. Don't give it back to me. It's friggin' inventory spaces. How about this one? What do you make of this? Truly amazing. I'm not sure if I get any more meaning from it than you, though. Perhaps Burvius' tomb is still accessible? Truphidius hands the tattered scroll back to you. Alright, well, what about this dead body that I've... hang on. I got a dead body here. What do you make of this? That's incredible. Where did you find it? I love skeletons. I found the corpse of... in a decomposing gallows. That doesn't sound right. I got a very strange feeling every time I tried to bury the body. Huh. That sounds very strange. I sense a spirit in torment. You should try to bury the remains. Is there any sacred ground around here? The ground in the center of the village is very sacred to us. Maybe you could try there. Alright, let's do it. Let's try next to this tribal statue. If anything's sacred, it's probably this tribal statue. You hear an unearthly moaning sound as you see an apparition materialize right before you. You have released me from my torture, and now I shall aid you. You seek to dispel the one who tortured and killed me. Remember this, I am the key, but only kin may approach her. The apparition disappears into the ground where you buried the corpse. You see the ground in front of you shake as the shard of bone forces its way to the surface. You take the bone and place it in your inventory. Well, thank God you had one free inventory space to do so. Alright. Good stuff. We buried the body. Many players do not get the option to climb down the well stack. Oh, hang on. Take the bones. He'll tell you to bury... buries the uses you share the bloodline. Shard upon inspecting it reads... I am the key, but only kin may approach her. What about this? I think I have good news. I have some... I need some help with the temple. What do I do? Oh, I've just buried the corpse. Something seems different about you. You look like you've seen a ghost. It just so happens that I have. Oh, so you managed to bury Zadamus's corpse? Yes, it was pretty grisly. The spirit said something about keys and kin. Yeah, the spirit rambled about nonsense. I think it was drunk or something. The spirit said something about keys and kin. Maybe it's a clue of some kind. Rashilia's only kin was a son, Bavarius. His remains were entombed on a small island which lies to the southwest. I will do some research to see if I can find any details. But I think we must take Zadamus's clue literally and get some item that belonged to Bavarius, as it may be the only way to approach Rashilia. Perhaps something like this exists in his tomb. Yeah, maybe. Many players do not get the option to climb down the well-stacked rocks in the next part of the quest. This is because Truphidius has not told them to look for the tomb. Read the scrolls, inspect the bones, and show the item to Truphidius, and don't leave until he has suggested it that there might be something useful in the tomb. Well, he just did. He just asked, I need help with Bavarius. Let's just double, triple down and just Let's see what he has. I need help with Bavarius. Bavarius' son is the son of Rashilia. His tomb may hold some clues as to how Rashilia may be defeated. Okay. Thanks. I need some help with the... Alright, you know what? Let's just see if we can do it. So let's see here. I need a chisel and bronze wire, or a bronze bar to make the wire. Okay. We are going to... Do I have bronze? Yes, I should. So let's... You know what? Berthorpe. Let's go to good old Berthorpian anvils. Those are the economy anvils of the game. Trusty, always available. Not polished like the ones at the Artisan's Workshop, but we only need one bar. So why travel? Why commission a horse and cart all the way to Falador when we can walk to the fine anvils of Berthorpe by foot? Alright. I need a bar. Can I remove a bar from here? Is that something I can even do? I have one bronze bar available. Let's see. Make some bronze wire. Bronze wire. You know, I can't argue with that. I definitely don't have any inventory space. Bronze wire. We're making wire. Let's get wired. Come on. We're doing it. Oh, I didn't even get to sip my tea. It finished so quickly. Alright, we got the wire. Is that all we needed? We have a chisel in our tool belt, I imagine. You now need to go to the tomb of Bervirius. From Tiber, we want to head south to Carn Isle. Climb up the rocks. Carn Isle. Let's see here. I can do this. Carn Isle. Alright, it's not a thing. Can't go there. Just kidding. Do they not have it on the map, though? How do I spell it? You should really have Carn Isle on the map. Oh, okay. K-A-C-A-I. Yeah, there it is. I did it! I did it! I did it! Alright, so it's directly down the west coast of Karam. Of Karamja, my favorite not updated island. This place has not been updated since 2012, and it shows big time. Like, if I go here and then I go to another... Like, I could show you, like, the Eastern lands if you're unfamiliar with them, and, like, the difference is ridiculous. I'm looking forward to having Shiloh Village unlocked, because better gems. Someone was saying the other day to me as I was mining in Al-Kharid, they were like, why aren't you in Shiloh? And I just didn't want to tell them it's because I suck at questing and I have to use a literal live stream to do any quests whatsoever. I didn't want to tell them. I didn't want them to know what kind of person I am. But, you know, thanks to the power of YouTube and live streaming, this is a thing I can do and make it through. Helps me focus big time. Alright, so where do I need to go? Alright, so I've climbed the well-stacked rocks in the northern part. You must search... Hold on, you must use the search option to be given the option to climb down. Okay. Be sure to boost your agility beforehand if it's below 32. You find yourself in a smaller cave. I do? I don't know about that. Do I gotta go across onto the island then, I guess? Surge! Yeah. If I had double surge, that'd be great. Is that an egg? Yo, a chameleon egg! We're gonna have a pet. Pet chameleon. Give. You do not have a high enough summing level to take care of this pet. That is up to me to decide. Oh, there's been a rock slide here. What do I gotta do here? Once you're on the island, search for some well-stacked rocks. Once you're on the island, search for... I mean, because technically, those aren't well-stacked. They're just a rock slide. Is this him? Yeah, look at me go. It's like I almost have a brain. It is good motivation, for sure. You investigate some rocks. It gives me a reason to read everything out loud and stuff. Like, it just makes me feel like I'm not wasting my time, which for some reason, quests make me feel that way. Probably because I'm so scatterbrained, I'm thinking about 800 other things at the same time. You contort your body and squirm through the hole. You struggle through the narrow rocks and crevices, and drop your feet into a narrow underground corridor. Boop, 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 boop. What am I doing down here? There's like something I'm supposed to... Search? don't have any. I have an inventory. Okay. The dolmen is intricately decorated with a symbol of 2 crossed palm trees. It might be the family crest. You can see that there are some items on the dolmen. You find a rusty sword with an ivory pommel. You take the pommel and place it in your inventory. You find... I don't have that inventory space, so it's going to drop on the ground. Cool. Cool. Good. I like it. I love it. Old quests. Don't say free inventory space. Just throw that shit on the ground. Love it. Alright. If your inventory is full, you'll have to pick up the items. You will need some charcoal and papyrus to make another copy. What okay. Notes? I guess. Use the Karamja lodestone to return to True Crime podcast. What if I did a true crime podcast, though? His only mistake was using Craigslist. I don't know if I have the voice for true crime. I might do trip reports, though. I've been really wanting to read, like, Arrowwood and Psychonaut Wiki trip reports. I think that could be fun. I don't think I do it on this channel, but I might make another channel. You need to have that pet at all times. Yeah, what level do I need for a chameleon? Why am I not capable of taking care of a lizard? Maybe because I can't even spell it. I spelled chameleon. Try that. Did I spell it right? I think I did. Chameleea. Yeah, I did. Look at me. Words. Alright, what level do you need to be? 90 summoning. That ain't happening. Not anytime soon, at least. Sorry for that horrible fucking laugh. Greetings, Bawana. Did you find his tomb? Yeah, I did. I think I found the tomb. You know what? I did. I found the tomb. Show me any items. Why can't you look at the items? Why do I have to... You know what? Here. You hand over the notes. These notes are quite extraordinary. They give the location details of Rashilia's tomb and some information on how to use the crystal. The information is quite specific. North of Arazun. That's a great place to start looking. Alright, I also got this, like, crystal thing here. What do you think about this? You show him the locating crystal. Everything is incredible to this person. I love him. Absolutely, this will help you locate the entrance to Rashilia's tomb. Simply activate it when you think you are near, and it should glow different colors to show you how near you are. Alright. Or you can open up a quest guide, and it does the same thing pretty easy. Alright, so let's see here. The various notes add more insights and come in 3 sections. Do they? Are you sure about that? Let's see here. Use... Oh, I need a real chisel. I need a real fucking chisel. Holy dicks. That was a beautiful goblin. I can't do it right now because it will scare people and they'll question my sanity. I have perfected my evil killer clown laugh to the nth degree. So, like, never, like, try to break into my house at night because you will hear, like, an ICP clown shriek that will send horror down your spine. It's really good. But it's also, like, way too disturbing to do when the people are home. Let's see here. What do you got? Charcoal. I need an actual chisel. Do you sell real human chisels? Do I have to get a chisel imported from, like, the desert or something? Or the crafting tutor? I think I do. I don't see a chisel. Oh, yeah, it is right here. God, streamer brain. Okay. I'm okay. We must continue on our mission. So what did I need that chisel for again? Oh, yeah, to chisel the hilt. Throwing lobsters everywhere. You prepare the ivory pommel and chisel to start crafting. You successfully craft some ivory into beads. They may look good as part of a necklace. Well, thank God for that. I'm glad I diverted my path to make a necklace. Use the sword on the bone beads. Use the sword to make bone beads. The tool belt will not work for this. Thanks. Now use a bronze bar on an anvil to make bronze wire. Oh, I'm literally making a necklace. Look at that. It's beads of the dead. Let's show this to this weirdo here. Look at my beads of the dead. We're going to Mariga. You show him the beads of the dead. Take a look at this. This is very impressive, Bawana. I'm quite surprised at your ingenuity. This should be good protection against Rashilia if you ever find her tomb, you fucking loser. Alright, let's wear the beads of the dead. Let's do it. Where are we going? You're now ready to take on the Witch Queen! Hell yeah, that sounds epic. Before you leave, make sure you use the necklace and show it on Triphidius. I am a fucking pro. Alright, let's activate. You feel the energy. Do you want to let it? Yes, just this once. Just tease it a little bit. Ow! Nothing happened? Let's get across this bridge. Let's see. Bavaria's notes add more insights. Do I have to read them? What am I doing here? Items needed. Chisel and 3 regular bones. You know. 1, 2, 3. I need one more inventory space. Oh, look at that! I earned that. Who wants to die? Not you. You have big bones. You will not help me. But you. You are not killable. You are baby monkey. But you. You are adult monkey. So, monkeys also sometimes drop monkey corpses, which for some reason I think is hilarious. And I will literally just take inventories of monkey corpses and a drop part. People will be doing drop parties, and I'll just litter the fucking party floor with monkey corpses and then just hide in a corner and see what people say. And you know, very rarely does anyone actually have a reaction to it, which makes me really upset. Because like, if you were at like a real party and all of a sudden, like, instead of balloons falling from the ceiling, monkey corpses just started raining down, you'd be disturbed. Alright, got some bones. They're small bones, they're monkey bones. I hope they're good enough. It says regular bones, so these probably actually aren't good enough. Fuck. It says there's monsters in the cave. We'll kill them when we get there. From Tybur, want to go east and across the agility log over the river, then head north. Alternatively, use the fairy ring that you don't have access to. So, fairy quests are on my list. I have the first one done, but that's about it. Okay. Let's try the orb now. Activate the looking crystal. You feel the energy of the crystal. Do you want to let it? Just this once. The crystal is very bright. Oh, the crystal's so bright. I still don't know where I'm supposed to go here. Traveling through the fairings will take you through scenarios such as a bank where you can load up any food. Yeah, okay, shut up. Search for the double doors hidden in the foliage just north of the Yalgers. Alright, there's like a door in a mountain or something. I think I remember this. I have to pee so badly. Look at that, it just came out of nowhere. You gotta be close to that shit for it to see. Search foliage. That's cool. That had real camouflage. Not that bullshit fake camouflage. These doors seem to be part of a receptacle. Perhaps it needs a key. Stick this bone shard in the door because it said it was a key. Although it is about the right size, you find that it doesn't fit the delicate locking mechanism. Alright, who's got some bombs? Alright, search for a double set of doors after you uncover the doors. Search them to convert your bone shard. Wow. What a world. What a world. Examine the door, you see that it is very strange lock. You're shocked to find that it seems to be made out of bone. Well, I'll be fucking damned. I wish I wasn't going to this side of the door. Yeah, thanks. Thanks for that. Come on. Magebit has to pee. Why? What do I have to do? You search the ground of the foliage. The ancient door has been revealed. Perhaps it needs a key? Perhaps. Perhaps it needs a key? Have we talked? Trying to use it on the spot I want to use it on is like a fucking nightmare. You could do it, buddy. You try the shard, although it is about the... Do I need to like chisel it into a key? Yeah! I'm a fucking genius. That is 200 IQ right there. I didn't even use the guide for that. The doors close behind you with the sound of a crunching bone. Before you stretches a winding tunnel blocked by ancient gate. Very good. Very good. We'll go through the gate. And I gotta kill some of these monsters here for regular bones. Come on. You can't reach that. Oh, I gotta climb down these rocks, apparently. There we are. Die. Ow. My agility level is 42 and I'm still failing shit. Everyone knows 42 is halfway to 99. Please tell me you drop bones. Oh my god, it said monsters drop bones in these caverns. Why don't they drop bones? Maybe this rat drops bones, actually. No, there's a bone. Give me that one. Give me this one, too. I need 3. Rats are guaranteed bone drop, aren't they? No? No? Okay. Guess not. Before we fight the boss, I'm going to take a 2-second break and go to the bathroom. And we'll listen to some more Onus of I. And then we'll go in and kill the Witch Queen. I really wish I had reverb on button. That would be cool. Alright, we have 3 bones. Search for the double doors, bone key. If you don't have the beads of the dead necklace, Richelieu's ghost will appear and attack you, dealing low damage. She will send some undead ones to attack you, disappear. Just kill these like you normally would. Whether go through the ancient gates and down the rope slope. Oh, the rock slope. I'm sorry. Rope slope sounds pretty cool though. Rope slope. My music's not working. The music in this game, like, only works when it feels like it, which is sad because it has really good music. The door is completely sealed. It is ornately carved. How would I ornately carve it with a fire spell? What do you want from me? Alright, let's see here. Search. Am I being hurt? Please stop hurting me. Alright. We're going to take a quick break right here before I go in then. Alright. Maybe the door wants bones. I just thought about that while I was peeing, because everyone has their best ideas while they're peeing. Yes! That was literally just a guess. And I was like, bone door? Bones. The door seems to change slightly. The 2 depictions of skeletal warriors turn their heads towards you. They are alive. The skeletons wrench themselves free of the door, stepping out of the door with grinning teeth. Oh, well, they're one up on me then, I guess. Alright, so they didn't even attack me. I really thought they were going to attack me. Let's search this tomb real quick. You touch the tomb of Dolmen and the ground starts to shake. You hear an unearthly voice booming and you step away from the Dolmen in anticipation. It's Nostrul! Look out for Nostrul. And they're weak to magic, so that actually makes my life better. Everyone likes a good magic weakness monster when you're wielding magic. Was that it? Did I do it? Am I a true warrior? You touch the tongue. Uh-oh. So no? That wasn't the boss. It's just Nostrul again. Nas, what are you doing? What am I doing wrong? Let's read the actual guide, I guess. You'll be attacked by Nostrul. After you defeat him, he'll turn into a level 53. You defeat Nostrul, and the skeleton falls to the ground. An ethereal form starts taking shape above the bones, and soon you face the vengeful ghost. Alright, whatever. If you say so. I gotta fight multiple monsters? I guess so, yeah. There's like one of each type or something. And then the corpse of Rashilia will soon attack me as well, it sounds like. Not even gonna waste. You hear a disembodied voice fading away in the distance. May you perish in the fires of Zera's madness, Rashilia's curse upon you. You see something else appear in the dolmen. It's $10,000 cash in a new car! You search the dolmen and find the mummified remains of a human female. You carefully place the remains in your inventory. You like a weirdo, you fucking sicko. Let's see, you got the corpse of Bashilia, battle notes, don't need them. The final scene, it's not necessary, but if you show the corpse, he'll tell you to think. Perhaps there's a clue in the items you have. There's a couple, actually. You know Rashilia wishes to be reunited with her son. So stick the bone. You want me to use her son's bone on her body? Oh, no, we used that already. Let's go back to the tomb of Bavarius on Cairn Isle, head to the dolmen and use the corpse on it. Rashilia will appear and thank you for letting her rest in peace, saying that Zamorak tricked her. Okay. I can do that. Tricky little bitch. Zamorak is. Oh, I'm excited to go into Shiloh Village. I haven't had a reason to use Shiloh Village in decades. Let me, Ow, my head. I love that riff right there. Man, like, I love chiptunes so much. It's like hands down my favorite, like, fast-paced music genre. Up there, I mean, like, metal's up there, but chiptunes actually surpasses metal for me in most cases, unless I just need that screaming involved. Sometimes you just need that, you know. Sorry about that. Gotta keep that tea in me, you know. It's an important part. Bum 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 bum. Almost there. Again, if anyone wants to check out the music that we're listening to, Onus of I over on Bandcamp. I say that right as the music stops playing because I'm a pro. I'm literally a pro. Literally a pro at this. And like such a pro that I'll even start a song 30 seconds in. I just read clan chat. I just see old and tired. That's my middle name. Alright, we gotta find the dolmen. And we're gonna put her body on. I can just do it that way. Use her corpse right on the dolmen. Carefully place the corpse. You have my gratitude for releasing my spirit. I have suffered a vengeful and evil existence. I was tricked by Zamorak. He returned my son to me as an undead creature. My hatred and bitterness corrupted me. I tried to destroy all life. Now I am released, and I am grateful to contemplate eternal rest. Alright. There we go. Access to Shiloh Village. Complete. 43 quest points in total. That gave us 2 quest points. 3875 crafting XP. Access to the Shiloh Village. And 2,000 coins if you sell him the quest items. I mean, what am I going to do? Let's go do that. People are arguing over who's older and tireder now. I love being an adult. If you haven't, you should check out Norin Rad's album Anomaly. Best of both worlds, metal and chiptune. That sounds awesome. I will check that out after the stream, just in case they don't want me streaming their music. Where am I going? Oh yeah, I'm gonna go try to sell him these items for 2,000 coins, which is not really worth my time. Alright, let's see here. So young. Alright, let's see if he'll just take the items or if I have to, like, use them on him. I guess we're gonna use them on him. Do you want a scroll? Did he say I could sell it in Shiloh Village? What did he just say to me? Do you want this activating crystal? Sell it in Shiloh. To who? To whom? You know what? Yeah, break it. I don't care. I'm a maniac. I already did the quest. Watch him like, you needed those items to get into Shiloh Village, you crazy motherfucker. Fucking bone key. No one needs a bone key. Get out of here, bone key. This looks quite valuable. It all looks so valuable. 2,000 coins is not worth my time. You may never see it again. That's a disturbing thought. Revolutionists may use a music composition. Well, now I definitely need to do it. Did you take any music classes in school? Or did you teach yourself? Or what was your muse for getting into music? You know, man, that was like almost a shitty pun. What am I doing? I already forgot. Oh yeah, I'm going to Shiloh to see if they'll let me in. They might not even let me in yet, I forget. First, let's see what the agility shortcut access is. $74. That ain't happening anytime soon. Once we find this out, we'll do a wrap-up, and I will be back. What's today? Thursday? Probably tomorrow. I gotta figure out. I gotta remember Friday. I think Nick streams in the evening on Friday, so I'll probably be live. As long as he's not working. No, well, I mean, it's work for him, I guess. As long as he's not live in the morning, because then that becomes my morning. But, otherwise, as soon as the nurses get here, and I'm kind of stuck in here anyway, so gives me something to do. Enter village is now an option, so that's good. Yeah. Alright, they let me in. That's a good thing. Let's see if the bank works. Y'all got banking service here? Nice. I don't technically need this chisel. I will keep this necklace, just in case, and I'll keep the spade. Keep those chaos runes handy. Alright, I want to take a look. Golem. I want to wear my golem outfit. And we're gonna just mine some gems real quick while we do an outro here. So I really want to thank everyone who was able to come by unannounced. Just, hey, here's a random stream in a year. It's not, didn't announce this, just did it. The audio will more than likely be ripped. Throw it up on Patreon for free. There's an RSS feed over there available for I think $1. But you don't need to use the RSS feed to listen to the audio. You can just have it open. Just makes things more convenient. Anyway, so I'll strip the audio out a little bit later and do that, and hopefully we can keep on this quest grind. And I'm hoping that by the end of 2021, you're very welcome. It's been a fun stream. I got a ruby. Apparently that's an achievement. So I'll try to do this again tomorrow. We'll see how it goes. And yes, the podcast will make a return. I am in the final stages of working that out. I might do a solo episode to get myself back in the mood. I may jump right back into it. But July is the month that I set for myself to do the return. So hopefully we can do that. These gems are definitely slower than common gems. Duh. There's no sapphires here, which I guess is good. So anyway, you can find my Discord. That's, it's a little dormant, but I'm starting to pay attention to it again. That's magebit.online. I'll get you to my Discord. Magebit.tv is the YouTube channel. That's where we're going to be doing our media content for now, I believe. You can find me over on Twitter at mage_bit. We're on Facebook as well. Don't use it that often, but Runescape Weekly has a Facebook page if you're interested. And Yep, we are, of course, over on Patreon as well, patreon.com/RuneScape. No need to support us right now. I know I haven't produced anything in quite some time, but there is free content available over there as well if you just like to hear my voice drone on for hours and hours. Plenty of that available. Anyway, that's going to do it for this time. We'll do another quest next stream. So if you have a quest in mind, you probably want it to be an entry-level one that I haven't done. I'll make sure my adventures log and all that stuff is public. I'll go do that right now, actually. See if we can make sure, because I want people to know what quests I've already done, and I want people to be able to see the progress as it happens. One problem, I think I'm off my VPN, but if I'm not, this won't work. So let's find out. I've found out that if I use a VPN on the RuneScape website, at least my VPN, it's all like, this IP address is banned. So someone did a naughty and got all of the IPs in trouble that I use. But that wasn't the case. I was able to log in. Let's go to my account and character account status. Where is it? Is it RuneMetrics profile in my house? It's public. Okay. Everyone can view your profile. That should be what we want. Grab my gem bag out of here. No sense in walking back and forth. This is a good bank. I have to decide. I think I'm not going to bother using porters here because it's so close to a bank. But yes, it would technically save me. Technically would save me time to use porters here, but it's like a 30-second run from the bank and back. That plus the full gem bag, it almost feels kind of worth it to not. I'll figure that out as time goes on, though. Anyway, if you want to think of a quest, feel free to do that. I'll try to go live again. I think it's another 10 to 2 tomorrow. We'll find out. Thanks again. If you want to see higher quality streams, don't forget to like the video and leave a comment to let me know that you're interested in this hardcore series, and I will up the qualities of the videos, get my export license back, all that fun stuff. So anyway, thank you so much for tuning in, and as always, happy scaping.